Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. My partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We're going to have a special atmosphere for this one, Singy. These fans have been waiting a long time to get back inside the ballpark and support their favorite team.
Yeah, we knew today would be electric, but after their team picked up a few road wins to kick off the year, I think the energy inside this stadium is going to be turned up an extra notch. So let's see if they can keep this good start going here at home.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Cleveland Guardians.
Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill here today, John Means. What do you have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now, Miguel Vargas. That one fouled off. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And that skips into dirt. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So here's Robert now. On the ground, could be 2. Terocchio at second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Andrew Vaughn now. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He went 2 for 4 in Sunday's game. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
In the air, left side. Quan heads after it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. So one left for the White Sox. Now the Guardians will get their shot. Still scoreless. You're dialed into the back now at Progressive Field. And starting in this one, Sean Burke.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Now a chance for Stephen Quan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Next to hit, Will Brennan. Pitch misses, 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Not close with that one. Ball 3. Ground ball right side. Vargas tosses to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Cleveland, top of the second, here's Corey Lee.
Corey Lee.
Means back to work. That's down and in. And another ball. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
right
bat.
Number 15,
Austin Slater stands in.
Slater.
That
Ball
misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
That to right. Brennan on the move. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Lenny Sosa, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Rocchio. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 24, Michael A. Taylor.
And up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. This one popped up, Arias. And that's the third out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on. Down to the bottom of the second, no score. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Burke winds and deals. And another ball. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Batting fifth,
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He was hitless at 4 at-bats on Sunday. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, and 2 now. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. In time to Vaughn. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that's way high. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Off the mark there. 2-0. That clips the corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Lane Thomas in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Out to short. They get the force. That is the inning. One left for the Guardians. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brennan turns to the right on the move. One down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. That's inside. And that is ball 1. Vargas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert now. 0 for 1 so far. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Top of the third, no score. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got it. And good work there as he gets it 1, 2, 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Fouled off down the right side. On the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Brian Rocchio. Outside low. Ball 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan.
No.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off on the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position at the plate. Will Brennan. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air to left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And we're back out of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Outside corner, there's a strike. That's inside. 1-1. There's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Swinging a foul out of play. Late on that fastball.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now Corey Lee. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner. 4th inning underway, no score. Good job to fight that one off. And misses inside. And that one misses up and in. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nothing across here this half. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. Now 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff
now
man.
Batting, the first
and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's way high. And now 2-0.
No strike.
And that's outside. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
the
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Misses again, 5 in a row.
1 ball, no strike.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Next for the Guardians, the catcher,
Bo Naylor, the next to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0. Santana on second. Manzardo over at first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it is 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. And you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Lane Thomas. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, 1 down. They tried to get him to chase on a slider
1-1.
down and away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Benintendi is there. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The run comes across and the Guardians score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Arias batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one hammered left field, ranging back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Means back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball. You know, these White Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Thomas puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24.
So up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. Flied out his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brennan makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting.
Now here is Brooks Ball. Fly to right his first time. And that one missing low.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one pulled foul. And a good eye there. That misses the zone. Full count now. Outside, and that is ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses to second, but way too late. Safe there. Two outs and one in scoring position. Outside low, and it's 2-0. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Jacob Junis getting loose out there. Sewald warming up as well. Line, and that's a base hit around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Two outs, runner on first. So now it's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. And that's in there for strike one. He swings and fouls one off. The delivery to Robert. Runner on the move. And that one in the air center field. Thomas sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the Brian
The
Rocchio.
shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Sosa throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now this is in the air down the line. Benintendi ranging after it. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one at 95, missed up top. The count now 2-2. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Carlos Santana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, first baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Gilbert.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Brennan, the lead runner at second. Ramirez at first, 2 out of the inning. And a ball evens the count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Guardians strand a couple. They're down.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Guardians,
and they make a change to start the
number
sixth.
60.
The new pitcher, Jacob Junis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Next pitch is downstairs. Fought off foul. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Man at first with one gone. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. A strikeout and a walk.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base run.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. That comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
The right
and next to hit for the Sox, Austin Slater. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. To third might be 2. 1 at second. On a Santana, 2. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Kyle Manzardo. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And delivers outside. Naylor, in his second season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. The White Sox leading by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a new arm into the game. The righty, Bryce Wilson.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Arias lays off. Down low as he digs in for the third time. Man on second, 2 down. That's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. Back here in Cleveland. We go to the top of the seventh. And here is so the pinch hitter coming on. Josh Rojas. Just missed.
1-0.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rocchio makes the play, and that is that. Staying in the game on defense, Josh Rojas. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
One ball. No strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss.
One ball, one strike.
And a count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. To the right side, Rojas. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Brennan in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up the middle. Rojas slings to first. Guardians go down in order. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cade Smith. Vargas leading things off and takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one hit to right. Brennan sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis Roberts.
Just missed. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. Heron, a left-hander, also throwing. Swung on, belted. Brennan going back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Robert makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 down, runner at third. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slot.